Mm, mm, mm. Okay. All right, let's say let's do indie games. I don't know. I'll just do that. All right. Mm, dun. God be the source and the healer blood walking. God be the source. All right. I think I got everything. It's a mad. Smoking that gas, Bonazana, she want a partner. And nowadays I am up. Money got longer, Speedy Gonzalez. All right. So we got to talk about some stuff. Talk about some stuff. All right. Here we go. I rob her down and oi. All right. I want to see something here. Oh, there we go. There we go. So you guys can see it better. All right. All right. So Battlefield earlier today came out with an update. This is the 1135. We are now out of the 1130 debacle. So let's see what they're going to be doing. This is not going to be taking place right now. It's going to happen on January 20th, 9 a.m. UTC, which is 1 a.m. Pacific time, 4 a.m. Eastern time, and then 10 a.m. Central, or I don't know where CET is, but yeah. So they said with the update, sorry, with the update of 1135, we're delivering a smaller set of focus improvements aimed at polish and consistency across Battlefield 6. This update enhances melee responsiveness, refines jet combat, improves ladder interactions, and solves UI and HUD issues in multiplayer and RedSec alongside fixes of battle royale and gauntlet stability. Um, Now I will say this: I did go over this. I was over this like when I was waking up earlier today, or I think it was like when I was going to bed or something. I can't remember, but I remember I was on my phone and I was like, okay, I got to talk about this. I even wrote it on the whiteboard that I have. Usually I put like my to-do list and everything, but I literally have it as a whiteboard. I have it written on my whiteboard. Anyway, a few things I want to talk about is the update is there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been put on. There's a lot of things that haven't been addressed, and it's very concerning. I know they're talking about like the air radar and stuff. That's going to be in like their next big update. That's what they said. This is a minor update, but they said the next big update they're putting in the what's the name of it? Air radar, which I'm like, okay, cool. But let's see what they said. The major updates, they said improved responsiveness, consistency, and sprint behavior for melee attacks, including knives and the sledgehammer. Now I remember with a knife, it takes four hits to kill somebody. But it was very slow doing that. So now hopefully it's a little faster with the knife. Sledgehammer, honestly, a sledgehammer should be like probably a one-shot hit, depending of where you hit them. If it's in the head, just that should be an instant kill. Because I haven't seen anybody in a fight get hit in the head with a sledgehammer and still be conscious, still able to shoot, all that stuff. I'm just saying. They said that they updated the jet combat balance by reducing the jet cannon effectiveness against other air vehicles. So they reduced the cannon of the jet. Only the jet? What about the helicopter? And what about both helicopters? And then later on, you got the little bird that's gonna be coming out. What about that? What's going on there? You can't nerf a glass cannon for one aircraft and not do it to the other. It doesn't make sense. They said updated and refined the UI in HUD across multiplayer, RedSec improving armor visibility and reticle presentation. I'm sorry, and the menu navigation. Okay, let's see. That menu one kind of got me. We'll see here. All right, so the vehicles, basically what they did, they made a fix where apparently when you take down a enemy that is laying on a tank, like, so if you're an engineer and you're prone on a tank and I were to come up and perform a takedown, it would blow up the tank apparently. So I guess I didn't know that was a thing. So cool. I'm glad that they fixed that. That was great. And then this one with the jet cannon, which I'm still like, what? They reduced the jet cannon damage against other jets and helicopters, requiring approximately 40% more hits to destroy enemy air targets. So the thing is with jets, and it's not just jets alone. I mean, it's helicopters. So the problem that I have is the helicopters, because helicopters can so what happens is helicopters can have the field repair. They can have like the field maintenance or emergency repair. You know what I mean? When they're like critical, they can instantly trigger it, right? If it's gonna, like, that means we have to take longer strafing runs to hit the helicopter. We can't like come in low and hit it or anything like that. While this is happening, the helicopter can easily lock onto a jet and shoot it down, especially if you're an attack chopper. Now, or especially if you're an attack jet when it comes to like the strafe runs. And this is where I have an issue with the difference between I'm still waking up. But like the difference between the fighter jet and the attack jet, right? The fighter jet, yeah, they have like the guns and everything, and that's honestly supposed to be weaker because it's air to air. You have the air to air missiles as well, and that's what helps back it up. The attack jet is supposed to have stronger cannons because you're dealing with ground targets. That's why we had like in Battlefield 3, the A10 was like, crazy. Like, yeah, it does a great amount of damage, but on top of that, you had the rocket pods, you had the AGMs. Like, that's what really carried it more and made it effective as a attack jet, right? I feel like they don't know what's going on with it. It feels like it's hard to differentiate between the attack jet and the fighter jet at this point when they do this. Now I did see Silk talk about this. He posted this on Twitter and everything, and he was talking about it. And I said my biggest concern is the the helicopters pretty much, because since it's only going towards the jets and not the helicopters. My biggest issue is that the helicopters, um, since they're not going to be getting the nerf on the not getting the nerf to the jet as well, pretty much we're gonna have more field repairs that are gonna happen more frequently. And it'll be easy for them to get out of stuff with the jet or being shot at by the jet. On top of that, it's gonna what's more important is the mobility of the helicopters. And what I mean by the mobility of the helicopters is that right now helicopters are super heavy. Before 1130, we used to have helicopters. They were more agile. Like you were able to do a barrel roll. Like if you're high, like I mean like high in the air, like if you're like probably 1,000 meters up and you're in an angle of attack, like a pretty high, pretty like steep one, your helicopter would obviously like start plummeting down, but you can recover because it had like they updated where they had enough lift to get out of that. After 1130 update, it like reverted everything back to how it was when it was like when launch came out, like when it was the launch content. The helicopter could barely receive enough lift that if you do that same type of angle of attack, you will not be able to pull out of it and you will smack into the ground. And that is an issue. Like it's already difficult to try to turn in the helicopter without it falling over and stuff like that. And I've flown the helicopter in multiple battlefields and had no issue. But this one, it's like if you play, you can even go into test firing range of Battlefield 4 and fly the helicopter compared to this one. And you could tell how heavy Battlefield 6's attack chopper is compared to Battlefield 4. So, and if people are trying to say, oh, it's an Apache compared to a Cobra or the Viper, it's not that huge of a difference. It's not. Anyway, sorry. Going forward with the weapons, they're basically going over attachments that were mistakes that happened, that have been happening for too long. So they're like, hey, we're just going to nerf it and things like that. So they're like, all right, we're going to go ahead and fix this whole issue. In 1 second. Sorry. I just need to fix the vertical side so you guys can see. There you go. All right. So then going forward, so they're talking about the bipod attachments no longer display as always, providing a hipfire accuracy bonus. As this bonus only applies when the bipod is deployed. Now, here's my thing: is it just the bipod, or is it the bipod? What do you call it? Is it the bipod only, or is it the bipod grip? You know, the vertical grip with the bipod underneath. Is it that? Or because you need to know. And now the thing is, it sucks because a lot of the LMGs, when you start out with it, I'm so glad I finished the LMGs, the masteries. But with the LMGs, it sucks because you start out with the bipod always. So, and the thing is, how many times do you use the bipod? Not much. The only time when I've actually used a bipod is when I use a sniper rifle. And that's because I'm doing like long range hits and things like that to get that steady aim. Now, the issue is that nobody has addressed or that I haven't seen yet with the bipod is that there's an issue where if you use the bipod like too much, like, you know, deploying it under like redeploying it, deploying it, redeploying it and stuff, there's an issue where if you are crouching and you're next to cover, you should be able to aim and click, like aim or whatever to pull out your bipod and put it on the surface, even a very flat surface. There's an issue where you do that, it will pop up and then it will redeploy. And like you'll just be doing this the whole time. You'll just like it looks like you're head glitching or you're snaking, basically. But you're not trying to snake. You're just literally trying to put the bipod down. But somehow the game is just like, nope, can't have it. It's not allowed. So that's an issue. They fixed the issue where the Grim 150 optic on the DB12 costs fewer loadout points than intended. So they upped it. Fixed the issue where the iron sights shoot low when using the short barrel. Okay. TR7 light barrel incorrectly improved muzzle velocity. So they're going to be nerfing that. Bipod mount input behavior for alternate lefty, southpaw, and legacy southpaw presets. So the bipod mount now follows the melee button. Okay, but again, going back to what I said with the bipod behavior, just in general, if you use the bipod too much or if you deploy it too much, sometimes it just doesn't work. Improved attack speed for the knife attacks. Okay, that's good. Buffering behavior for the knife and sledgehammer attacks. Okay. So now they're really encouraging people to use the knife and sledgehammer. I wish that hopefully they fix takedowns. Since we want to talk about knife and sledgehammers, because takedowns, you can be like, you have to be perfectly behind an enemy to do a takedown. If you have the command to do the takedown, if the prompt shows up and a person slightly turns like this, you will just like stab the person and that's it. And then you just get lit up by the person. So that's another thing that's an issue that they need to fix. They need to open up the range of being able to trigger the knife attack. If the character cannot see you, if the player cannot see you behind them, that should be a takedown anyway. It should be automatically be a takedown. I don't care if you're somewhat off the side, it should be considered a takedown. All right. So then they said, let's see, improve consistency of recoil modifiers when using a controller across different weapons. I'll have to test this one out. I'm not sure. It sounds like controllers got a nerf. Or buff. I have no idea. I'll have to check this one out. Let's see here. So improved how sprint is interrupted when performing melee attacks. So you can't sprint in knife anymore. You can't do that. Sprint is now interrupted until the attack reaches this target rather than the full duration of the animation. So we're probably gonna have somebody running around with a knife, and if you are sprinting and that person hits you with a knife, then it stops you from sprinting. Here's my thing. I hope that if they're doing this, they need to bring back, I can't remember what bullets they were. Wait, was it in Battlefield? I can't remember. But I think it was in another game. Let me know if it's in a different game or if it was in Battlefield. But there are bullets where if you shoot somebody, it stops them from sprinting. I'm probably thinking of Modern Warfare 2, 2022. Yeah, never mind. But like, yeah, I like those. Like when you shoot somebody with those type of bullets, it stops them from sprinting. It probably piss a lot of people off, but it would be nice. Because I feel like the frangible ones that like when you shoot and it delays them from health regen, I feel like it doesn't do much. I honestly think it doesn't do much. All right. They said firing range, the target dummies can now take damage when they're getting back up. Shooting with the suppressor now emits a small muzzle flash when viewed from close range only. So that's interesting. They said that the gadgets here, finally, the GDPIS is now able to be destroyed by the recon drone. If you guys remember in a lot of my live streams where I was using the recon drone and somebody would have this out, it would not blow up. It would lock on. It had the little red box around it, and I'd pull the trigger and nothing would happen. So finally, it would be able to destroy. I didn't know about the defib or the repair tool. I didn't know those weren't able to destroy it either. So it's interesting. Fixed issue where the sniper decoy did not properly hide scope glints from nearby snipers. But if it's, let's see, wouldn't you want the scope glint for the scope glint for the decoy, right? To trick the other snipers, even if it's nearby snipers, right? Unless it was like the glint was just so out there, then I can understand that. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to check that in a game. Assault ladders. So let's see here. Fixed issue where ladders positioned above the player cannot be entered. I don't really use assault ladders. Probably because I haven't used assault yet, because I haven't used assault rifles. Fix an issue where soldiers could be launched unexpectedly when attempting to enter a ladder. Improve the ladder animation. Improve the soldier animations while climbing ladders. I'll have to see what that means. Okay, so the UI and the HUD. Let's see. Added a new option allowing players to customize the reticle color inside a weapon and gadget scopes. That's pretty cool. So now I don't have to stick with that red orange. I can do a different color, which is nice. Fix an issue where home screen focused navigation could become locked to the bulletin. I don't think I had that issue. Fix cases where weapon menus displayed incorrect reload time stats for LMGs. Didn't know that. Soldier lightning improvements to the front end. I don't know what that means. Lightning improvements. Okay. Improve front end. Improve front end lighting to enhance the visual quality of soldier characteristics. Maybe they mean soldier lighting. Reticle color options now correctly updates reticle colors for thermal scopes and other supported targets. So I wonder if I can put mine as green. VFX and videos, explosion particle effects lowering. They adjusted the particle effects by lowering the shockwave force. Okay. Red Sec. So hold on, wait. They didn't really. So we still have the Hulu Netflix. Is it Hulu? I think it's the Netflix. A lot of people say Hulu, but I think it's Netflix too. Basically, we still have the Netflix UI for the menus. That's it. Okay. Weapons fixed an issue where jumping and landing movement speed reduction behaved inconsistently in Red Tech compared to other multiplayer experiences. Okay. Maps and modes fix an edge case in Gauntlet mode data extraction where the drone would disappear permanently if drives were deposited at the exact moment it landed. Okay. UI and HUD. This is Battle Royale. Fix an issue where the armor bar would disappear intermittently. Wow. Fix an issue where the Airburst incendiary launcher icon appeared as a grenade in the loot feed. Okay. And then Gauntlet, they said fix an issue where the armor bar would disappear after quickly editing a loadout. And it says that this announcement may change as we listen to community feedback and continue developing and evolving our live service and content. We will always strive to keep our community informed as possible. Now, here's the thing: people have issues with it, and I don't blame them. Because then this person, like, people are saying, can you list people in vehicles and highlight who squad members are on the UI? Also, if squad leader doesn't set orders, how do I replace them? That is true. I did like that in the previous battlefields where it's like, hey, they place squad leader would place orders like, hey, attack this objective and stuff. And then if not that, but if people on your team are like, hey, requesting orders, right, and the squad leader doesn't give out an order, like I think it's in 60 seconds, then they get relieved of them, and basically the squad leader goes to somebody else. I like that. That's something I liked. Also, I liked in Battlefield 5 was the point system, like where if you were to put out an objective, right, and your squad were to complete that objective, your squad got points, and you can use those points to call in like vehicles. You can call in the rocket. I remember my friends and I, when we used to play it a lot, we'd call in the rockets, and the rockets were sick. The V1 rockets is so cool. Let's see here. Collecting throwables to refill them does not refill, but waste the collected ones. Oops. This person said the engineer guided launcher needs to be reloaded despite hadn't been used. Let's see. The down player animation takes too much time with no damage can be done to the player during that animation. True. That is something that we have when QX. This is the big issue. This is the one I'm like, what? There's no fix. This happens on Eastwood and this happens on Manhattan Bridge. Always. This always happens. It would just be very random where you would have these blown out lights and it would get worse and worse because you sit back there. But then once you move on, like towards, especially if you're playing like Breakthrough, it will like, and you're like at the very last section, if you look towards the attacker's base, it gets brighter and brighter. It's like an explosion. And this makes the game unplayable. And this is it makes that map unplayable. It happened in the winter update. Before that, I didn't have this issue. So I'm like, they need to fix that because there's two levels. Again, there's two levels that have that, and it's very annoying. They said, "Where's the removal of disbanding lobbies after every round? Where's the fix for the party system of only 4 people can play together? Let's see here. Where's a proper server browser? Where's a portal that works in the terms of finding quality community servers and DICE servers? What the fuck is this update? It's a small one, but there are more important things that needed to be changed than what they put out there. I gotta say it. Updated the jet combat balance by reducing jet cannon effectiveness against other vehicles. Another nerf to vehicles. You guys really hate the thing you're famous for. It says such a tragic decision that's been happening since Battlefield Vietnam version 1.2 patch. Server browser, non-disbanding lobbies, larger party system, level guns faster, fixed breakthrough. As a BF fan, I fear the future of this franchise if this stuff does not get done. Yeah. Let's see. Would be nice if you could disable the ability to slide because it's so ridiculous, and also reduce the incendiary grenade power so no one becomes barbecue from just dipping their toes into a small glow fire. That's true. Yeah. And then Farlands hit a really good one saying no hit reg fixes again, lighting issues on some of the maps not fixed. God rays. It says that the issue with the red dots on every menu not mentioned. And they said, let's see here. They said, but hey, we got all melee fix we didn't need. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was on, like, there's a good amount of stuff that was addressed that wasn't needed. I have to say it. Please fix the network code and the hit registration if necessary. Open new servers and take action. The European servers may be insufficient. If you should open a new server to in the Balkans. Oh, yeah, I heard Europe is pretty bad. Fix the supply pouch so when you use it, why throw it across the map? I have to look at walls, ground to use it myself. Most of the times it ricochets off the surface and you have to try to shoot your weapon right away. At an enemy you start throwing pouches and no bullets. Battlefield, let's see, Battlefield player says Battlefield 3. I aren't playing. Sorry, I'm not playing until you give server browser and persistent servers bigger maps. Fix the very fast TTK at Conquest or close quarters. Get rid of the Netflix menu. Fix the vehicle gameplay. And stop promoting random game modes. Way too many stick to the core. This is the big one right here. I'm not El Bushi is this person's name, I guess. They are like Battlefield Path rewards. I'm with you on that one, dude. I'm with you on that one. You finished all of them, and a lot of us cannot even get the next stuff. We can't even get this. I'm in the same area. I'm still in the same way. I got this. But I already finished the I already finished this, and it's like not even intentional. You're not trying to get the headshot hits. It was just like just playing the game in general. This is an issue. This is an issue that we've been having ever since they put it out. And then they came out with an update. If I recall, and go back to Battlefield. Excuse me, 1 second. It was Battlefield Comms that they said it did. Yeah, this one right here. They said that we are aware of an issue with the Battlefield Pro bonus path where the bonus challenge isn't awarding enough path points to complete the full path. That was like when it first came out. And then they threw it in there. They threw the 85 points in there, which was like, okay. So then people were doing the bonus challenge, and they're like, okay, nothing happened. Then this part, they said, we are currently looking into an update so that the bonus path challenge is awarding the intended amount of points. After that, we'll begin investigating another update for players who already completed the challenge, which will take additional time. Thank you for your patience and understanding. I'm going to say this. If we do not get this, if we do not get all our rewards, like everybody gets their rewards by season 2, it's going to be a huge problem. Like it's going to be a huge problem for a lot of people in Battlefield. And it's going to be a huge problem to Battlefield Studios because there are people that worked on like that obviously put their time in trying to get these points and everything, or get these challenges done, and they're not receiving the rewards. Like they don't get their skins, they don't get their double XP, which is the looks like hardware XP. They don't get the F-16. I want this is the only jet. This is the only jet skin I saw, and I was like, ooh, I really want this. And then they put it in Battlefield Pro, and then I can't get it. Why? Please, please tell me why. Anyway, yeah, that was a big one. And they said stop pushing new packs and paths until you fix the current old ones to your player base. Not everything is about is turning a quick buck. Yeah, that's another thing. Need to lower tanks in BR. There's too much tanks. Come on, 1 or 2 game per max. Another big thing I said, what they should do is they need to go back and look. And again, we did a when we were QA testing, we did a competitive play test. Basically, what that means is you would go and play another game for like whatever time that they would have it scheduled for. Go play a game for that X amount of time, and then you would come back and give feedback. I play like what we did one day. I was like, guys, we should all play, like, since we all have Battlefield 5, because we're working at EA. Since we all have Battlefield 5, let's go play Firestorm. We all played Firestorm, and when we were talking about the map, we were talking about that battle royale. We're like, Firestorm is basically the battle royale that Battlefield 6 needs to be. Take out the backpack system, they would be fine. Yeah, just take out as long as they take out the backpack system, that's cool. Like I liked what they did with Battlefield, with Firestorm. The only downside to it was Firestorm came out too late because we already had PUBG, Fortnite, Warzone, and all of those were blowing up. So if they were going to do another battle royale, which is RedSec, they should do the same exact thing that they did with Battlefield 5 with Firestorm. Because what they did with the tanks is the tanks were in a bunker, and you needed 2 people to open up the bunker. There's valves on both sides, and you would open it, and as you are turning to open it, the lights would be flickering, and then you hear like an alarm noise of it opening, because it gives you visual and it gives you audio saying, hey, somebody is opening up the vault where the tank is. Once you get in there, right? Once you get in there, they give you your tank. If you hop in the tank, you can't drive it because there's no gas, and then there's no ammo. It's on the back, like there's like a shelf, and they have a case where it's a case of a jerry can of gas, and then there's like a case for ammo. And when you pick those up and you get in the tank, then you're like, okay, you're fully supplied and everything. Once you run out of gas and once you run out of ammo, that's it. Then the tank is just basically cover. That's pretty much all that is. So what I pitched to them was that with RedSec, when they have the IFVs and stuff, they should do the same thing. Having these repair stations that are placed everywhere, it makes it so that the tanks are super OP. And that's something that a lot of people were complaining about, that I've seen on Twitter, and I've seen people like talking about it on their live streams. So if you remove those stations, right, for the tank and everything, or at least limit it to have it just as a one-time use, then that's it. You would have to get another tank to do it, like to get that additional repair. You can't just take the tank that you've been using, like from the very beginning, and if you take damage, you go and repair. And also, if you run low on ammo, you just go and get more ammo. Like, no, do it one more time. Just do it only once. And I think it would clear up a lot of issues when it comes to the tanks. Because if you remove the tanks, then it's just a very vast area, and then people are gonna say it's too boring, it's too long, because like I'm just running around everywhere and stuff. Basically, Fort Linden that we have now in RedSec is pretty much the map that multiplayer needs to have. If I'm gonna be honest, because how big that map is, that's what Conquest should be like. So. But anyway, they said, please fix the recoil on the M277. There's a reason next to no use to it. It's a 25 damage weapon, not a 33. The recoil should reflect that. Yeah. Let's see. Nerfing the KTS fires like a laser is getting so boring where 95% of the people use the KTS on RedSec, it's literally every single death KTS across different maps by squads of 4. Now, my thing is, I remember with the what do you call it? I remember when it came to the KTS. What was the KTS? No, the battle royale. I'll just keep talking about the battle royale. So with the battle royale, there was an issue that happened where, yeah, there's an issue with the battle royale that happened where there was pretty much, trying to think of the name of it. Oh, what they should have done instead of having loadouts, I told them that they should just do like RNG weapons, placement of weapons, and then also attachments, find attachments on the ground, or just have it where it's like you have fixed classed weapons, I guess you would say, where you pick up a gray weapon, it doesn't have any attachments. You pick up a green weapon, it's the weapon, it has like one attachment. Blue 2, purple 3, and then like red would be like something, would have like all the attachments, like every attachment slot filled. But the thing is, the only way to get it is through a mission, like after completing a mission, or opening up a weapon locker. Like that would make sense. But like people being able to just make a loadout and do it, again, we're bringing that whole meta thing back, because then it just pulls out a fair. Because like, let me put it this way: if you do that, if you do like the whole meta thing, everybody's gonna run the same gun with the same attachments and everything like that. If you have it RNG, only like a certain amount of people will have like certain weapons. But if you have other weapons that counteract it, you're good. You'll be good. So it's like, say for instance, the meta that they have is the KTS, right? It's like a KTS with a bipod and a 4x, right? But then there's another red weapon, which is I'm trying to think of the what's the name? The M27 or the DRS IR, right? And that was with a suppressor and a bipod with a laser, and it could be a 1.5. And it can compete against the KTS. Those are two different weapons stuff that people are going to try to go for. They're going to try to gun for. If they cannot get it, then they'll get those same weapons, but something like along the lines as a blue or as green or a blue weapon. So if it were me, if I were allowed to redesign RedSec, especially for looting, I would go PUBG route. I'd go PUBG, I'd go like the PUBG Apex route where the weapons are bare, like they're stripped, and what you have to do is you have to go and find the attachments for those weapons. That's just me personally. But yeah, so what I said here, from mine, I quote tweeted, I said reduce guns on the jet. They said reticle color change, improve melee, and I was like, okay. I say not addressed. It says some maps with blinding lights, which we saw the Eastwood, Manhattan Bridge, and I said also sometimes the bipod does not deploy even on flat surfaces. You guys seen when I was sniping that, and that stuff happened. So, but yeah, it was insane. Now, I think I'll add to this. There's more. There's more stuff to happen. So, I think actually it was the likes I had right here. Julian Garrity. If you guys do not know Julian Garrity, he is the executive producer. He is the executive producer of The Division, Tom Clancy's Division. This game, because this is another game that I played, and it is amazing. Division 1, like it just insane. Because they had a whole bunch of stuff. They had, because we were introduced to the Dark Zone. They brought in incursions. Incursions were really sick. The story was really good. Being in New York, the environment was amazing. Then later on, they're like, "Hey, let's add in another mode." And play was that? And like, let's add in survival mode, which was sick. That was cool. And that was kind of like more of a looter shooter, like, hey, whatever stuff that you get in survival mode, you can bring it you can bring it like and play throughout your campaign, which was sick. But anyway, he is leaving. He's leaving, I think it was Massive Studios, I believe. he's leaving and going over to Battlefield Studios. So he said this. Sorry. Today we wanted to share that Julian Garrity, executive producer of Tom Clancy's The Division franchise, is heading off to a new venture at Battlefield Studios. It said while we'll miss him, his mark will live on at Massive, and will continue to bring the world he's been part of. He's been part of creating for our players for years to come. Julian, your legacy is part of this studio, and remember, once an agent, always an agent. He said, "For our players, don't worry, agent. Our teams who built this world with Julian are still here, carrying it forward with ambitious, unchanged commitment for the future of Division 2, Division 2 Survivors, the Division Resurgence, and the Division 3." So, and then unfortunately, you guys remember that, Vince Zampella passed away in a car accident. And I think what's going on is like they need direction. I think with Battlefield Studios, they're the guy that we had that was giving us direction and everything passed away. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not gonna say that's 100% for sure thing. It's just what I'm guessing. And they're like, we need somebody else that can really hold everything together. And I think that's why they're like, hey, we need this guy. We need Julian Garrity. If you guys do not know, if you guys haven't played Division 2, Division 2 is still fairly playing well over the it's been like 10 years, roughly 10 years. Because I think it was roughly 10 years. Sorry. Because more content was added. For a while, content wasn't being added. And then out of nowhere, we got Warlords of New York. And then they were like, oh, we're adding more. We're adding events and things to Division 2. And that's actually what brought me back to Division 2. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. What? And then we had Battle for Brooklyn and something like and now we're having like survival mode that's going to be coming out. And I'm going to be playing that. I'm not going to lie. I'll be playing that. So I'll make some videos on that. But it's insane to see that this is happening. It's really cool. Now people on the Ubisoft Division side, I understand it sucks that you're losing somebody, but then again, he's going to help another game out, and I hope with his direction and everything, we get the proper Battlefield that we need. Ooh, I was parched, but yeah, it is insane to see like all this happening. Like we have to have people leave to go to, another like studio just to help fix it. All right. Let's see here. So again, I brought up Silk. Silk was talking about, was talking about the whole thing with jets. If you guys do not know Silk, this dude is insane with the jet. If you guys like, if you're a Battlefield player, like you got to know of this guy. If not, what's going on? What's going on? Right. So Silk was talking about this. He said, real talk, if they nerf the jet to heli damage by 40%, but not nerfed heli to jet damage equally, we are cooked. He says, if you want to abolish the glass cannon design, you must do it to all the glass cannons. So the helicopters to all the jets. And also to the IFVs, because the tow missile was ridiculous. So this is what I said. I was like, if they nerf the jet to the heli and not the same vice versa, it makes me think that we are never going to see the helicopter mobility again that we had before the 1130 update. I said, if you still can't pull out of high angles of attack because the heli doesn't have enough lift. And I said, to add to it, I said, if they keep the attack helicopters like this, when the Little Bird comes out, attack helicopters will be the lowest on the aircraft pole. And what I mean by that is they will be either at the same level as the Black Hawk or lower. The only usefulness that a Apache will have is being high up in the air and being at that ceiling cap, the stall cap ceiling, and firing AA missiles. That's it. That's the only thing you need to do. And basically, you're just going to be an airborne IFV. That's pretty much it. They said the funny part is I don't think the 40% is even enough. I don't know. For me, it's just like it's crazy that ground. Yeah, just like with this person that Orange Soda said. I like how they just left ground vehicles untouched. It's crazy. It is crazy to see like this stuff is happening with just Battlefield and stuff. And this is what he said. He said the big jet update we have been waiting for. Air radar, nope. Loadouts, nope. Rear cam, nope. Flare bugs. They said spawn camping, mobility hit rework. They said infinite stinger vertical range fix, which I didn't know was a thing until I realized that when you pull up and somebody fires a stinger, there's no getting out of that, especially if you already pulled your flares and then somebody shoots another one. There's no getting out of it. They said let's see, air-to-air missile damage nerf, and then they said glass cannon TTK fix. Now, if you're trying to figure out what the spawn camping is, literally you can fly a jet around a person's base, and right when it spawns in, if you get the timing down right, you can already shoot at a jet that is spawning in that causes damage to it, and then because usually people would jump in the jet like right when it spawns, and you can easily get kills that way. Rear cam, I love because I'm tired of, like holding the right D-pad down and then moving the right stick just to look behind me. I would just like how it was in Battlefield 4 where I could just click the right stick or press down the D-pad and look behind me. Because that was nice. I think another thing that they need to fix, the reticle for the AGMs, they need to fix that. Then you fix the reticle for the AGMs, and so when you are looking from your rear, you cannot lock on and fire the missile backwards. That's still an issue. Another thing is the loadouts. Again, split it up. Split up the loadout for the jets. Do like Battlefield 3, where you can have rocket pods or AGMs. Bombs give it let them have the bombs, right? Let them have the bombs. But split up the AGM. Put rocket pods in there. Split up the rocket pods in the AGM. That would be awesome. Or if you want to put bombs separate as well in a loadout, then give us more bombs, or make the bombs have a bigger blast radius. I don't know. I would, if I were to separate bombs, I'd do just like add 2 more bombs, so you'd have total of 4 bombs. You have a 4 bomb layout. That'd be cool. So yeah, that's my whole thing about Battlefield right now with this update, and also the future of Battlefield. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully we get we get a turnaround for season 2, because this is just a little bit something before season 2 that's supposed to happen February 17th, which is funny because it reminds me of a movie 13 Hours, because the Libyan forces there were 17th Feb and February 17th. It just like every time when I see it, I'm just like, funny. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for this video. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Battlefield. You guys think this is going to help? You guys think it really didn't do anything, or is it going to make it worse? And I would like to hear your guys' opinions about like what needs to be brought to light, what needs to be fixed for you to continue to play Battlefield, or for you to come back to Battlefield. And if you guys are all my Division fans, I'm sorry that you guys lost somebody. But just know they're going to help out in another game. And do you guys think, is that going to be the end? Anyway, tired of rambling. I'm going to go play some games. So I appreciate it. Soft Channel. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace. All right. I just wanted to talk about all that stuff because that is crazy. All right. All right, chat. We're going to play something different. We're going to play something interesting. We're going to play something different. We're going to play some Rogue Point. You guys remember that game? You guys remember Rogue Point? It's a very interesting game. But before I do that, You guys already know what I'm gonna do. Boop. Camera go away. Boop. Yeah, this is what I use. This, if you guys are trying to figure out the whole snap camera thing, this is what I use. It's literally something called snap camera. You might be able to find it on GitHub. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. Hello. Okay. And let me change. Yeah, Rogue Point is having a, they're doing a playtest, another playtest. So, all right. And I was on TikTok. I'm sorry, we can't fix it. Just being honest, because they don't. That doesn't. Let's say that doesn't reach. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. I can't see TikTok. Mud on a bit. All right. Let me fix all this stuff. Oops. All right. I think we're good to go. I'm playing on mouse and key, so it's gonna be a little rough. All right. Hey, who wanna, if you're on Steam, who wants access to this game? I need to know. Because it says I gotta invite 3 people, but the thing is, I need you guys as friends on Steam. Like more than one boat. Let's do this one. So bright. You know, forget it. Oh. Is this my guy? Crosscom helm. No. What are these? Complete Charlie phase. Okay, complete campaign. Oh. Okay. No, I want my baklava. I want my baklava. Aviate. Ah, Aviators. Felix. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and let's play some Rogue Point. Let's see what's popping here. So I got new stuff in here. Okay, chronograph watch and stuff. Just make me that bandolier, pouch vest. Ooh, micro vest. Ooh, I do like the bet. No, I don't like that. Get that. Yeah, I don't like that. I like that. That's cool. I like that. Let me get that mag vest though. What? So okay. So it's complete Bravo phase, Charlie phase, and complete campaign. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. Hey, did I still have my flannel? Yeah, you still got my flannel. Okay. I want to do my lumberjack guy. I want to make my lumberjack guy. Oh, tactical thigh. Okay. Pants. Started pants. I remember that. I remember I was like trying to level my guy up so quick because I got tired of the boxer brief or the police the was it the bike the bike police the police on bikes. All right, let's see here. Starting shoes, high top. Hold on, what kind of shoes are them? What kind of shoes are they? Okay, kind of cool. What skin? Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, we're going with the whites. We're going with. Okay, hold on. Don't play with me. Oh, we got orange. Okay. Oh, smoke, orange, dust. Nah, I'm gonna get the smokes. Gloves. I don't like the leather gloves. I don't like that. Ew. Yeah, we'll just go white. Military. Smoke. That ain't blatant. Okay. Oh, headset. Can I change it? Yeah. Not really orange. Doesn't change. Hat. I'm gonna beanie. Oh, wait, hold on. Orange beanie. Oh, orange beanie. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just go back to black. The bandana. No orange. You know, we'll do that. I think we cool. I think we good. Okay. Let me check settings. Let me make sure we're all good. Monitor main, borderless, FPS uncapped, field of depth. Okay. Depth of field. Let's if we do 120. Weapons field of view. Keep it 90, I guess. Quality level have high. Motion blur off. DLSS mode off. Sharpness off. DLA on, I guess. Input. Save chance. Yes. Move forward. Okay. Oh, what was it? Run shift. Okay. So WASD for movement. Running is shift. Hold C to crouch. Left controls toggle. F is to interact with. I still think that's so weird. Leaning left and right is Q and E. Okay. ADS smart lean. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Game. Inverted. No. Aim down sides is smart lean. True aim down sides. Yeah. Aim assist. I think we'll be fine. Audio. I think everything is the same that I have. Open mic capture settings. Testing. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Okay. I should muted setting, unmuted. I'm gonna be muted. Input device. Yeah, line in real stick audio. So make sure we're good. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna do push to talk. I'm just do that. Which reminds me. Let me say this. Yes. What is push to talk? Do we have a push to talk? No. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Woo! All right. Let's do some training real quick, just to get used to it.
Navigate this course to sharpen your skills.
All right. Whoa, Jamal, don't pull out the 9. Okay. That's so bright. Hold F to pick up a gun. Okay. 1 to switch to primary. Oh, well, I can scroll. So. It's a burst. You click once, it's a burst. Okay. Locked doors can be kicked open. However, this is loud and slow. It will alert enemies. Okay. Okay, nothing. Take this. So unlock the weapon, or unlock the weapon. Unlock the door. Oh, giving that. Okay. Let's see if I. Okay. Secure doors can only be opened by obtaining the required number of merc bones. Okay. Okay. Place charge.
Charge is good to go. Might want to step back.
Oh, this time you hold it. Okay. It's dark. Take the trooper SMG with the flashlight. Okay. I mean, I didn't really use the press T to activate the. Oh. Okay. Press F to on the chalk. Okay. So remove it. Okay. Now we got a ladder. Deploy a ladder in the designated zone and press F to dismount. So mount and dismount. Okay.
Setting up a ladder.
Cool. It says this way. It's quite a drop. Okay. Ow. You're hurt. You might need a heal. Where is the health? Like that. And there's the open door. It's usually the safe area.
Grabbing meds.
Kill
One
myself.
sec. Stopping a bleed.
So roughly about the same stuff. Okay, let me refill ammo.
Locked and loaded.
And let me grab dead drop.
Got a dead drop.
Dead drops give random items on the next mission F to take. Okay. Proceed. Okay, so we gotta take Manny's pack.
Picking up a med kit.
And we heal
More
Manny.
than I do.
It says heal me. That's cool. Proceed. Alright, hold on. But I feel like my desk is more that way. Okay, I can't move it. It's like I didn't have wrist space. That makes sense. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So anyway, okay, going through. Shoot all the targets. Targets will only deploy when leaning. The hold to lean around corners. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's embarrassing.
I'm out. Reload.
They still don't have auto reload. That's another thing. No auto reload. Oh, you guys can't even see my. Hold on. We'll do. We'll put myself there. Okay. Take the hostage.
Picking up the hostage.
Okay, you can only use your secondary weapon while carrying a hostage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I remember this. Oh, what's this say? Take the hostage to the extraction zone. Gotcha. I got you. I'm a bird man, holding this on my back.
Brilliant work. You've passed. Get to the staging zone.
I'm reloading.
Oh, do we got more? Ooh, grenades. Can I pick it up? I can. Oh, they have a. That's cool. This is what? Smoke grenades?
Smoke out. Smoke them if you got it.
That doesn't look like smoke. That looks like gas. Flash grenade? Yep. Wait a minute. I looked away. Hold on. Bro.
I can't see.
Okay, I'm not bringing flashes if that's gonna be the case. What if I? Okay. That over there.
Flashbang.
Look away. Okay.
I'm blind. I'm blind. Cover me.
That's kind of
Going to flash.
okay. Sorry, I'm like really intrigued by this thing right here.
Going flashbang.
Okay, so that. But if it's, I'm gonna throw this right here
Flash out.
and turn my back. Okay. Right there.
Flashbang out. I'm blind.
But that's still okay. What's this? Ooh, all the different guns, huh? What was that? It's silence. What else they got here? The Deagle. Oh, I remember that. Austrian, SOCOM, Taser. Did they ever have? Did they always have their 357? I like how it rotates. I like the rotating. I do like that. What's the other guy here? All right, let me see the vector. Nope. What else they got here? What else? What else? What else? What else? The AK. It's still these weapons. You click once and it's like it's a burst. Unless I put it single shot, then it's honestly I think I would just single shot it. Ooh, was it the MDR? Yeah, MDR. It's still called the Bellini. The Bellini. Okay. What's that? Stone is the. This is M16. Oh yeah. Paint gun, non-lethal. Wait, hold on. Why were some of them were 3 burst? All right, then we got the thumb.
Swapping the mag.
What? Now, is that actually going to kill people? Because I remember when I shot them at the base of the feet and they died, or they didn't die, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. All right. Let's do host campaign and deploy for new operation. Okay. So progress through Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Zulu phases to complete the campaign. Select mission to proceed in the planning and loadout screen. Secure structure of missions available in your campaign. Okay. Shopping spree, bomb, laptop. Okay, we'll do this one. Wait, hold on. Oh, these are all the saved. These are all the ones that we did before in the past. Oh. Oh, okay. Here, actually, let me go back. I'm gonna join somebody. Let's see if anybody's on. I'm curious. Don't. It could be because it's very late that people might not be on. Just saying. I might not be able to find somebody, which is fine. I'll host a campaign. I'll do a new one. Okay. So we might be soloing. Okay, so we're in the planning room. So let's see here. Extraction zone. Where's the insertion? First floor. Okay. So we're outside. So we have what? 2 laptops? Just right. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. Oh. Okay. How much money I got? 800. Okay. Dead drops. I think I'm ready. I didn't know we still had our stuff. That's cool.
The Mercs laptops are your target. Break their encryption and bring them back.
Okay.
Time to send Mercs a message.
Sprinting the laser. Kinda. I think there's a reason why I got rid of the laser. Did they see this?
Soldier, reloading.
Maybe because I'm on the or because I'm using a pistol.
Contact! I'm spotted.
Okay, nothing there.
I'm compromised. Going loud. Splash one. I'm reloading.
I'll just close that door again. I can't break, like, that can't be broken, right? Where you going, buddy?
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Grabbing a Merc's phone.
Yep.
Those smartphones are worth grabbing. Collect enough, and you'll gain access to Merc's stash rooms.
Ooh, the mannequins. Oh. Whoa.
Target reloading.
Yeah, he got me. Okay. I can hear he's in this next room. Okay. Can only keep this door open. Ah! Where are you at, mother?
Weapons free.
Where are you at?
They see me. Merc down.
Damn.
I'm out. Reloading. Just a scratch. Nothing I can't fix.
I'm good. I am okay.
I found intel.
Perfect. That intel will put us one step ahead on the next mission.
Gotta check all my corners. Eccentric enigmas. Greg's depression. Pastel skies and urban lies. Oh. Interesting. Little FedEx package. Or UPS package.
Contact. They got eyes on me.
Marks has your signal. Brace for impact.
Or the phone. He's over there. Well, it's a lot of them.
Cover me! I'm reloading!
Damn.
Picked up a Merc's phone.
Every piece counts. Keep going.
Bandaging a wound.
Oh, you can just pick it up. I will say, I wish that you can pick up the ammunition. Well, you can pick up ammunition. The blue screen of death. But yeah, I wish that you could pick up the ammunition for the weapons. Like, you have the same ammo type as them, or the same weapon as them. You should be able to like.
Got a Merc's phone.
Good pull. That's every phone on site.
That's not all the enemies though. Extraction. Okay, that's the extraction, but I need laptops. Not enough phones. Yeah.
We don't have much longer to complete the mission.
Bathroom, guys? Nope.
Grabbing ammo.
Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta look for these laptops. Laptop, where are you? Oh, here you are.
Running the decrypt protocol.
Oh. Oops. Like how it's a little mini game, right?
Decrypted and secured.
Merc's contracts, payrolls. This will be helpful.
Shit.
I'm out! Reloading!
Where your friend at?
Found some intel.
Good pull.
Wait, did I get a faster time? Like, did I get more time when I picked up the intel? The laptop? What's it look like?
Decrypting laptop. Stand by.
Shit. Come on.
Time to disappear. Get to the extract.
No, where's the dude at? Where you at?
Hostile down. Reloading!
through here. I mean, it's like there's no health packs though. I feel like I'm going to die. Wait, hold on.
I'm refilling my med kit.
Mm-hmm.
Healing up.
I don't need to. I don't need to heal that. I need to heal up ASAP. Yeah. I feel like I'm good on ammunition, so.
Hostiles incoming. Hold tight until the extract arrives.
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready.
I'm reloading.
So you took a lot of.
This isn't a drill, hotshot. Swapping the mag.
Mission successful.
Yeah.
Get back to plan the next.
I saw the intel. Oh, it was right there on the table. I saw it too. Oh, shoot. Oh well. I mean, we survived, right? We survived. Okay. Got a baseball cap, pouch vest, leather, gloves. Let's see. Armor regeneration regenerates after killing an enemy. Ooh, a good tipper. $20 additional cash on a kill. I will take armor regeneration. Yes. Ready. Let's stop. Let me see this. Not visible for a quick joining. I'll make it public. Yeah, let's go public. There you go. Let's get anybody want to join, they can join. All right. At an airport, office complex. Now, if we do the more difficult side, we get. We'll do this one. Let's see here. Does this put us to? We'll do office complex. Screw it. Deploy. So that's cool. You get to choose your missions, like which ones you want to
The
do.
manager's PC will reveal which computer has the Mercs coin wallet.
Insertion is. So we got tunnels, ground floor. What are those? Interception hub, interception nodes. So these are the nodes, and this is the hub. Okay, and then. Oh, I inserted on the roof? Oh, that's cool. I'll take that. Let's see. Attachments, suppressor. Reduces noise and muzzle flash, perfect for stealth takedowns and keeping a low profile. The extra mag is fun. Let's see here. A compact rail mounted laser sight for easier close range aiming. Red dot allows for quicker target acquisition and than standard iron sights. This inexpensive option lacks the small dot size and precision of other red dots. What if I'm gonna take it off this time and see what happens. We're putting big armor on because we ain't gonna need it. Let's see here. I'm afraid of the flashbangs because of what we saw. I ain't gonna lie. An Optiwand. What is this? A snake-like device with a camera on it, which allows a careful operator to peek under doors without taking enemy fire. Oh, use that. Ammo box, smoke grenade. I think we're good. Head drops. Do I want to roll? No. Wait. You know, I'll go back with my crimson. My crimson one looks really cool. All right.
Reach their terminals, then chase down the relays. We can't let mercs get their data off-site.
It's go time.
The node, right? In there. It's a timed event. Okay. We have to hold it down.
Stay alert. I see a lookout. Lookout here. Got eyes on a lookout. We got a lookout. Lookout up there.
Shit. I need the big one, right? Yeah, the node. Dead.
I'm out. Reloading.
Run. Oh, it is a toggle. What? Oh, come here. Where you going? Where you going? Open that door.
Right down. I'm out. Reloading.
There. You've located the wallet. Go get it.
Uplink is active. We're in.
Grab those relays, rogues. We don't have much time.
Smoking the bag.
Look, how do I get in there?
Can't kick this door in. This door is solid.
Did I?
I'm reloading.
Wall bang.
Can't kick through that door.
Shit. Hey,
Y'all, I need a phone. That's a dude, right? No, that's a fire.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
I'm an idiot. It looked like a dude.
Relay's offline.
Still reading live traffic. Keep moving.
I remember this.
Intel collected.
Nice work.
Night taught
That
me well.
intel gives us the upper hand.
I'm out. Reloading.
This phone is ours now.
Oh shit.
We need Merc's phones to open their stash rooms. Keep collecting.
Fuck.
The data's gone. Everything's been scrubbed. Terminal. We're locked down. The relays were purged. We missed the window.
Damn it.
Exfil before Mercs regroups.
Oh, that's too
We
late.
lost this round, but it won't happen again.
Okay. So I gotta be fast on that one. Gotta be fast. Well, that's cool. You get to play different. You get to play
Manager's
different
PC
one.
will reveal which computer has the Merc's coin wallet.
I'm going to complete this all with a pistol. It's given. It's a given. I'm doing it all with a pistol. Okay. Ground floor. Okay, so node, and then this one, and then this one. Okay. So I need to hit this real quick. These two, and then here. Attachments, red dot. Yeah, we're good. I think I'm good to go.
Crack the uplink, then move in fast. Every signal relay on site will start bleeding data.
No time to waste. Let's do it. Straight down. Swapping the mag. Check.
Capturing intel.
Good find. That intel cracks open the mercenaries' next round.
Grabbing their intel. Copy that. Nice find.
There. You located the wallet. Go get it.
Terminal's live. Let's run the trace.
Tap confirmed. Shut down the relays before the data escapes.
Hostile town. Reloading.
Retrieved a relay.
Signal's weakening. Keep on it.
Swapping the mag. Reloading.
Got a Merc's phone.
Watch for more mercenaries with smartphones. Loot them to unlock Merc's stash rooms.
Blast.
Capturing intel. Copy that. Nice find. Intel collected. That'll come in handy.
Head to the extract and get ready for exfil.
Picked up a Merc's phone. Jackpot!
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Let's see. Should be a room.
Reloading.
Not enough ones. Shit, we need 4. Excuse me. Fuck.
Target down. I'm reloading. Swapping the mag. Tango down. Cover me. I'm reloading.
Grabbing these documents.
No phone?
Good grab.
Wow.
Reloading.
There's no way. There has to be more.
Merc's intel secured.
Good work. That was all the intel we were looking for.
I'm out. Reloading.
I've got a Merc's phone.
That's 3.
Ours now.
4. Here we go.
Drill.
This phone is ours now. Good grab.
Restocked and ready to rock. Revive station here.
Oh.
Grabbing a revive kit.
Oh, should I take it? Oh, shit. Never mind.
Swapping the mag.
Okay. Was her husband in some days? Okay. And I'll take these ones.
Revive kit's coming with me.
Okay, the paddles are kind of out there.
Med station here. Using the health station. Healing up.
All right, we've got your signal. Now hold the line.
They hit me.
You can't evac if you're not in the extract.
Sorry.
Merc's down. I'm reloading.
This is.
Dropped him.
I don't remember my laser going out. Oh, probably because the last mission I never put the laser on. No! Make it on the...
No loose ends. Just how we like it.
Yes. Out the show. Oh, we got 4 phones. Where's the last phone at? Skills. Reload drills. Reload speed. Going distance. Make it proficiency. What is this? Oh, no. Here, I'll do reload speeds. All right, cool. Office complex. We'll do airport. Valley well. Insertion zone. Okay, we're on the same upper rafters. Okay. I don't know what the... Oh, button. Bombs are all up there. And, okay, and then we got 1 ground floor. Okay, cool. Do I want to... Do I want to buy a gun? Uh-uh. Okay. I'm rolling with a pistol. Like I said, I'm pistoling it. I'm pistoling it. Pistola.
Find and defuse every bomb. Time's against us.
Let's rock!
Hey, I see.
Mercenary down.
Got the phone.
Those smartphones are worth grabbing. Collect enough, and you'll gain access to Merc's stash rooms.
Not today. I'm reloading.
Hey, no, I can shoot that.
On our next mission.
Dude!
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Three rogue down. 1 rogue remaining. Let's take it home.
99 bullets!
Look out. Now, I'm blind.
99 bullets to that guy. Jeez.
Weapons
Enemy
up.
spotted.
Merc says a joke.
That was
I've got a Mercs phone.
That was
Nice find.
crazy.
That will be useful.
I'm just there like. I was doing body shots and then I was like, okay, well, I was doing headshots and like nothing was happening, so I was doing body shots and then. Said fuck. He said fuck you.
Compromise! Let's dance, amigo! Nap time! Hostiles on me! Take it back. Whoa, easy sport.